Where? Oh, there you are. Can you get me? It's in the fridge. Iced tea.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's Karen. You guys aren't watching anyway, so anyway, I'm gonna do the last three games from FOXWOODS. Karen streamed earlier today. Frankly, ridiculous. Ballpark, frankly, delicious. And I got rid of all the nonsense, so now there's finally 4 lines of chat. Yeah, I know I'm online. I'm the one who put me online. Horrible. God. Oh, you're banned and your children's children. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I'm online, you know.
You what?
Nothing, you know, one chat and it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I was waving bye-bye.
I gotta go kick everybody out.
What about Spenspo? What's he doing?
I don't know. He's in
All right.
playing chess with people.
Will you tell me and come hang out in here? Or, you know, not hang out in here.
Okay.
Just confirming is the only, you're not the only viewer. There's thousands of viewers. Millions. What? All right. See ya. No matter what I do, it spills. There's nothing I can do. It spilled on the computer and on my shirt. The whoever makes this, you know, I don't know who they are. Some evil company, Nestle, I guess. They always fill it up too much. They don't know how to not to fill it up. Very suspicious. Drinking since before you guys were born, and I still have a drinking problem, like Robert Hayes. What movie am I referring to? Go! Robert Hayes, a drinking problem. You can do it. One? That's not a movie. Hey, maybe it is. Trying to learn. What? What's happening? Wait, what are all these things? Go, Ben. Come on, what movie am I talking about? I had a drinking problem like Robert Hayes. What's my take on the Mueller report? What am I, a congressperson? I care about that nonsense. That's just for idiots like you guys. The Mueller report. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that was funny. All right. If you guys have heard of Alfred Hitchcock and know anything about him, and you haven't, and you don't, the Mueller report is what we call the MacGuffin. So do some analysis and get back to me. All right. Enough nonsense on the phone. All right. Time to ban this person. Good going, guys. Good going, my moderators. Yay, 1 cent. It's my largest donation ever. And then, let's see, ban. Let's see, mod user. What? I ban you. You ban me. Yeah, I think once was too much. What team does Alfred Hitchcock play for? Well, season 8. No, I'm in the middle of season 4 for Curb. Yeah. The King and the Queen. No, anything but that. Talon only. Let's see. Let's time that person out. All right, who else wants to get banned? Is Magnus dominating enough now? I'm not sure what that means. Mod and ban. No middle ground. Correct. What happened to my eye? Nothing happened to my eye. Man, you guys are dumber than usual. How's that possible? How come every stream you're dumber than usual? Maybe you're dumber than I thought. Is that possible? Wow. Maybe you're just louder. I'll be a mod. All right, it says I have 8 viewers. I probably have 150. So the tooth hurts. Let's refresh the stream to see how many viewers I actually have. This says 86. See, because I threw out so many viewers, it says I 86 to you. Oh, snap. Magnus dominating. That's correct. Man, you guys are incredibly dumb. Wow. You've said a lot of dumb things this stream. We've only been on for like 2 minutes. Man. When you're as dumb as you guys are, you shouldn't chat so much because people will realize how dumb you are. So just, yeah. As I said to the previous guy, who also doesn't understand how, I guess, time works. If I said Capablanca was the best player in the world in, let's say, 1923, and then somebody in 1950 said, hey, you said Capablanca was the best player in the world. What do you say now? that would mean that that guy has a mental issue like most of you, since Capablanca had been dead for a while. So obviously, if something is true, it's not necessarily true later. Let me give you an example. You guys used to be 4 years old. Now you only act like you're 4 years old, but you're not biologically 4 years old. You're just, your brain hasn't gotten smarter, so you think you're still 4 years old. But it's not true. Your brain hasn't gotten better, but your body is, you're going to die soon. So yeah, when things are said in the past, that's because they were true in the past. Then later, other things are true. For example, in 1960s and 1970s, China wasn't really good at chess. Now they're really good at chess. So if somebody in 1972 said, man, China's not very good at chess, I guess they were wrong, because 50 years later, they're really good. Dumbasses. Okay. So anyway, I am the prettiest. 124 viewers. What, you guys all watching Hikaru? Oh yeah, that's what you're doing. Damn. What's chess showing with only 86 viewers? What the hell? The official chess.com Twitch stream has 86 viewers? What? Why would that be? Okay, that's why I'm asking again. Does he have to crush more GMs? Is he dumbing enough now for what? What's he supposed to be doing? All right, anyway, everything you said is wrong all the time. I know way more swears I think when I was 4, I knew more swears. Now I don't know Vishwa nothing. Yeah. All right, so as you all know, and that means obviously you don't know anything, so that's obviously just a joke. I'm going to show the last 3 rounds from my tournament in FOXWOODS a couple weeks ago. On one of the streams I did last week, I showed rounds 1 through 3. Then on a stream I did this week, I believe yesterday, I showed rounds 4 through 6. And today I'm going to show 7 through 9. 9. Rerun of Grenke with Yermo. God damn, that sounds boring. Okay, there was nothing about that sentence that wasn't boring. Anyway, I'm out of Perrier because you guys all suck. You're not sending me coffee. You're not sending me Perrier. You're not sending me tea. So all I got is this. I got this tea left and it spills on me. Allison TL, you love me. Thanks for the subscription. So I don't know how I'm going to stream anymore without Perrier. I'll have to think about it. What am I going to do? All my Perrier is gone at the house and at the chess center. I mean, I don't even know what to think. I guess thinking's not my strong suit. Okay. Is madness the best ever? At what? Certainly not at chess. Yeah, just send coffee. I don't care what you send. We don't have any coffee, so send coffee. Obviously, I want Starbucks ground breakfast blend, which I say every stream, but you guys don't send Vishwa nothing. What are you guys, in India or something? Yay, Smitty CPA just subscribed. Cash or bits, it's up to you. I like them both. We have a lot of cash in April, but very few bits. So give some bits to, make the numbers look better. Okay. Exactly. I can't go to the grocery store. Terrible. Anyway, so the game that I got beat the worst possibly in my life, we're going to look at right now. God damn, I got crushed. This is against Michael Molyar. I think I played him once and it was a draw, like in Chicago many years ago. I could be wrong. Let's accept some friend requests. That's not a friend request. That's not, and that's not. All right, well, I accepted all the friend requests. 0. Hey, keep it down out there. Exactly. And where's my back rub? Ben's too pretty. That's right. That is a problem that I have a lot. I did go to Publix today. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. When you address your collective group of supporters as you guys, you're good at, all right, you're banned. I'll just time him out for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. All right. I missed the Ginger GM match. I should ban you, but I won't. I'm excited for Ben getting crushed. Sensitive much. Exactly. Shut up. Exactly. Well said. Shut up, he explained. Okay. Again, if you don't like my stream, then go to some other stream. I don't know what happened to my fingers there. Anyway, so this is the game I got beat the worst. And I remember either later that day or the next day, I forgot. Dave Vigorito said, "What happened?" And I said, "I got run over by a truck. I've never been beaten so badly by anybody ever." Okay, so I played the King's Indian, which was my prep, because I prepared for him before the game. I saw what he plays. He always plays G3. And in this position, grandmasters play many moves, but not at the same time. Probably the most common move at the grandmaster level is knight c6. And they also play c6, c5, knight bd7, a6, etc. Mainly etc. I always play c6. I always play the same thing. I don't play the King's Indian that often, but when I do, I play it with Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends. Anyway, and the idea of c6 is you thwart the bishop on g2 so you can move your bishop off of c8. And then you play bishop f5. So I've had this position, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 times in the last 15 years. I don't think I've lost either until now. God damn, I got beat. Okay, so immediately he played a move I didn't know. He played rook e1, which I don't know. And, okay, I do know you play knight e4 unless they don't let you play knight e4. And they don't let you play knight e4 by playing either knight d2 or knight h4. Those are the 2 moves I know that stop knight e4. Well, he played rook e1, so I played knight e4. That's the point. And he played queen b3, and I don't know this. And this is actually a line that he plays. I just don't know the line. Well, now I know the line. So, okay, so I doubled his pawns. And now I made virtually all mistakes. Frankly. I'm not a big fan of queen c7. Most of the GMs play queen c8. Not sure why that's better than queen c7, but all right. And here I made a move and probably I'm losing. I definitely have to play bishop g4 and get rid of this knight, but I didn't understand the position at all. I understood nothing. So I simply didn't see the moves he made or understood them. This was just a lack of my chess understanding in this position. Didn't understand it. And sometimes when I don't understand what's going on, my opponent doesn't either, so it doesn't matter. But this was an unfortunate, meeting of the minds. Hey, keep it down out there. So I have to play bishop g4 and get rid of that knight. And my opponent has double pawns. And my opponent has an isolated a pawn. And he has more space. And he has the 2 bishops. So white's better. But probably like 0.4 better. Not like winning, just, better. And I didn't want to give up the 2 bishops because I'm a grandmaster. Now this guy's an IM, so he don't care. But yeah, bishop g4 is the right move. And yeah, that's unfortunate. Michael Molyar, he's about 2440 USCF, 2380 FIDE, something like that. I'm making those numbers up, but it's pretty close. Okay, so I played bishop c8, which is terrible. I don't want to go to d7 because my knight's going to go there. Don't want to go to e6, so I might play e5. I want to defend my pawn because he's going to play rook b1, so I'm going to play bishop c8 anyway. And I thought we're just going to play chess and I'm going to be slightly worse. And instead he did that. He gave me a taste of the back of his hand. So he played e5 and I was like, yeah, whatever. And e5 is a very strong move. He's just coming to get me. And man, this position's bad. It's a bad position. I took, which the engine agrees with. He took back. And this is the main point of playing bishop to g4 is you just take the knight and none of this horribleness happens. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking I shouldn't take on e5, but the engine says I should take on e5. So I don't know. Okay, and now I made another bad move. If I'm going to play knight d7, I should play it here. Yeah, I should probably play knight d7. But I played bishop f5, which is awful. Awful move. And the idea was, when he plays bishop f4, my queen can go to c8. So that's what happened. Bishop f4, queen c8. Okay, fine. And he thought forever here and played c5. And I totally missed his idea. And in this position, I should play bishop to e6, attacking his queen. And it's a very bad position for black. I mean, bishop c8 was a terrible move. Bishop f5 was a bad move. And now I made a move that's incredibly losing. Maybe if I play bishop e6, I'm not losing. Maybe. Probably losing. Black, and I made 2 mistakes already. After my next move, I can resign. And the bad thing is, I didn't see his move ever. Usually when I blunder, and I blunder a lot, once I hit the clock, I'm like, mother, son of a piece of... And this game, I was like, la, 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 la. And I knew my game sucked. But I didn't realize I had to resign. I thought it would just suck for 20 moves and I would escape. But yeah, my move's terrible. Bishop e6 is forced. I didn't see his threat, so I played knight d7. And I thought I'm worse. I've been worse before. Sometimes you're worse. What are you going to do? And he thought 15 minutes or more. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Don't care. And then he made a move I totally missed. Ridiculous. Well, it's bishop c8, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, the tournament's been over for 2 weeks. But all right, so he played knight f7, which I didn't see. And the game's over now. I can resign. Obviously, he's threatening smothered mate. Also, frankly, Spencer's here. He might come in. I don't know. Spencer's been here for about an hour. Maybe. Yeah, I didn't see knight f7. Now he's threatening knight h6 check with me, and knight d6 wins my queen, and I have to take the knight. Okay, takes on e7. He's threatening my rook, which is very difficult to defend. So I defended it. Exactly. Thanks for the sub. Snake oil scrub. Yes, Karen likes that handle. And now it's a choice of riches here. Everything wins. He played the best move, bishop to d6. And now he's threatening rook takes d7, and my queen's attacked by his bishop, by discovery. There's not a lot of good moves here. Not a lot, no. Yeah, not good. So, other than the move that I played, I analyzed bishop c2, rook f7, bishop b3, rook f8, bishop f8 or knight f8, doesn't matter. A b3. And in this position, white's up 2 pawns, and white's better. And his rook's better than mine, his bishop's better than my knight. And he's up 2 pawns. So that's unacceptable. Even if it's better than what I did, I'm not going to do it. So bishop c2 doesn't work, and I have to stop rook takes knight, so I have to move my knight. Yeah. This isn't a 10-year-old. This guy's in his 30s. Yeah. Can't believe somebody on the stream said something wrong. Okay, so I played knight f6. And he played rook takes b7, which attacks my queen. Now, my queen can't go too far from the rook because he'll take my rook. So I got one move, the queen e8. Then he went back to e7 again. And again, I have to go to f8 because my rook's attacked. So I have to go back. Then he thought a while and played bishop takes c6, which is the best move. And here the game ended because I resigned. So what's he threatening? I think a better question is, what isn't he threatening? I mean, every move wins. Taking either rook, and you could take this rook 2 different ways, and taking this rook I'll win. So I have to move my rook, the one that can legally move. The problem is, if you remember when he was windmilling my queen, I should call what me and Karen do that tonight. Anyway, when he was windmilling my queen, like when the rook was moving and he was attacking my queen, remember that? Happened twice already. When he was doing that, I was playing queen e8, so I was defending my rook. Well, I can't play queen e8 because his bishop is here. So if it was his move, not only does taking all my rooks win, rook c7, rook b7 threatens my queen, and I can't move my queen because he'll take my rook and mate me. So not only does white have 4 pawns for a piece, he's threatening this winning, this winning, this winning, this winning, and this winning. So I resigned, and if you have an engine, it says black resigns. And then some. It even says and then some. It's like I lost my next round too. My position's so bad. The director was like, you lose the next round. Don't even show up. Yeah. Exactly. Man, I got the beatdown of all time that game. I've never been beaten that bad. Even like a couple of nights ago when Karen was in a really bad mood, I still didn't get beat that bad. I mean, like, once I turned red, she's like, okay, that's enough. So, I mean, that's just crazy. So I've never been beaten, like, totally destroyed like that. That's just crazy. I get beat by, like, one tempo, but that game I made, like, 3 mistakes, and he just totally punished me. Horrible. So that was a beating and a half plus tax. Yeah. And then some. Yeah. Exactly. C.L. Smith knows what's going on. Yeah. No, he was not using an engine. No. I just showed up. I went wrong everywhere. I showed up. 2,000 centidues. FOXWOODS little bits. Little bits. Yeah. Even Rihanna was upset, right? I told them even you don't beat me this bad. Yeah.
Is what?
Was this? Yeah, this.
Hey, how much longer are you going to be?
Well, 45 minutes.
Because you were just going to do like an hour, right?
Huh?
It's already been at least 30 minutes.
No, it's been less than 30 minutes.
It should say on OBS.
Okay. Up. 22 minutes I've been
Oh,
streaming.
it felt like 30. Well, anyway, Spencer's hungry and Archer's hungry, so I was going to take them to Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
And then I assume that you're going to come shortly after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you get me fries and make it and keep them hot?
How do I keep them hot?
I don't know. Sit on them. No. If I put them in the microwave, that'll make it taste as bad as possible.
It just makes them limp.
Yeah. Man, so many jokes I can make. But when it's limp, you know how to. Oh, okay. You could make them. Get a haircut. The answer is fries. Come on. All right, then don't get me fries.
I mean, I can get some of them. Just
No, not do that.
Yeah. Okay.
You know Aviv, right?
Yeah.
One time in Ann Arbor, I had to go to get McDonald's for him and Little Caesars for everybody else. And I was going to both of them, and things didn't work out. And when I got back with the McDonald's, the fries were like 40 minutes old. And he was like, oh, good, I like them cold.
Ooh.
What? What world am I in? Who likes McDonald's fries cold more than hot? Like who? Is he? I mean, there's 7.5 billion people in the world. There has to be one. Yeah. and that's why Spencer doesn't like. No, that's no. Yeah, exactly. Are fries vegan? Some fries are vegan, and some fries are not vegan. Yeah. Also, I didn't tell you this. I'm going to tell you on the stream.
Yeah.
The Pizza Hut vegan, that was a hoax.
It was?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
1,000 centidues.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Right, but the vegan Whopper is not a hoax. That's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, there's going to be a vegan Whopper. If you thought the Whopper was bad for you, wait till the vegan Whopper. And, that'll show you. Yeah, is vaping vegan? Yes. I mean, I don't know. Duck fat fries are not vegan, obviously. Yeah. All right, so I'll see you at home. Get me a,
Got it on the camera.
what? Get me a surprise.
Okay.
Spence, you're not going to say hi to my streamers?
I can say hi.
Well, I mean, I'm a streamer.
But
I wanted you guys to get me fries at Wendy's, but how do we keep them warm?
Yeah, you could just put them in the oven.
Oh, the oven instead of the microwave?
Or the microwave. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really, I mean, I want fries, but not really.
Say what's up. I'll never do that.
Anyway, if you get me fries, I'll eat them. And if you don't, I won't. So you decide. Have a long discussion about it.
All right.
okay, but you're only gonna be here another 30 minutes.
Well, it was 22 minutes. It's been like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be home when I'm home, you know.
All right.
We'll see how the donations go. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, we have 221 viewers to do. Exactly. Holy shnikey, Spencer. The juices people smoke are not animal free. 250 centidues. What? The juices? What? You need to cut your hair as short as Spencer's. What are they talking about? My hair is shorter than Spencer's. Bye, Karen. What's the move after rook b8? The engine says every move wins. So I don't know. Every move wins immediately. I can't help you. Rook takes is +9. Queen takes is +9. Queen c4 is +8.5. So I don't know. I mean, the engine move is this. And then the engine line is here, 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 here. So white's up an exchange and 4 pawns? Really? Jesus. My position's worse than I thought. Now it says +10. And this is a weak engine. So, yeah. It says, why didn't she resign earlier? That's what it says. Yeah. Well, obviously Bill Clinton is vegan. Does A3 win? Probably. Okay, so let's go back to some game that I won against Sandler. Somebody who's older than me. Bam. And he's from Parliament House, Australia. So he's a Russian guy living in Australia, and he organizes tournaments. He's an international arbiter and organizer. And I had the white pieces. So basically in rounds 2 through 8, white won all 7 games. Luckily, I was white in 4 of the 7 games. So. Okay. Yeah, I don't ever vape, so I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what vaping is. Okay. No, he didn't adjust well. Now, this guy's actually older than me, which I don't know if that's possible. All right, so I was white. This is round 8. This was Sunday morning 9 days ago. 9! Okay. So I was white. I played e4. I don't know. Now, when I played e4, in my preparation for my opponent, it seemed that he was playing the Sicilian a lot. So I had some Sicilian prep. It's like 10 minutes of prep. And he played e6, so now I had nothing. I'm all talking a badge. And I played the advance. And I always play this pawn sacrifice, which is suspicious. And he played queen b6 and bishop to d7. Now, I used to play this with black when I played the French when I was a kid, but it's been 35 years. And I know you play bishop e2, and against bishop b5, I know you play c4, and I know some theory, but not much. And he took, which I didn't know. Now, the obvious reason behind taking is when black does play bishop b5, I can't play c4 because my pawn is not on c3 anymore. The negative behind taking on d4 is my knight gets to go to c3, which, black tries to prevent in the advanced French. All the super GMs just play CD, play knight c3 after bishop b5, and so on. And, it's a line. I just didn't know the line. And I decided I'm not going to let him do what he wants to do. I'll just get some unusual position. So I played knight takes. That way he can't play bishop b5, although knight takes doesn't make a lot of sense, but it stops bishop b5. And we get an unknown position so my opponent can get in time trouble, which he did. Knight c6, attacking my e-pawn, castles. Okay, now we didn't play very well, but I have a good excuse. I'm not very good. He has an even better excuse. Now, at his peak, this guy's rating was about 2420 FIDE. That was 20 years ago. And now he's 2220 FIDE. God damn. I thought I was old. He's like 59 years old, and he doesn't play much anymore because he's an organizer. So his rating really hit the toilet. But he's an IM somehow. Let's read the chat. Okay, ridiculous, 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 more than ridiculous. All right. And then one reasonable chat from Galen H111. Yeah. Okay. It is Adam Sandler's brother, correct. You can't have my beard if you donate enough. Yeah. All right, so he played F5, which is suspicious, and the engine does not like my move. It wants me to leave the pawn here and just play positionally, like queen d3 to g3, and then knight d2, and maybe c4, and knight f3, and whatever. I wanted to open it up on the bubble up and attack his king, which eventually was fruitful, but like 30 moves later. Okay, so I took en passant, proving I knew the en passant rule, just not when I should do it. I'm the beautifulest, correct. That's right, always take en passant. He took with the knight, and I played c4 because it's explosive, so I have to play it. And bishop e7, he made a lot of weird moves this game. Obviously, bishop d6 makes more sense. Bishop e7 is weird. And these moves are reasonable. Okay. And here, I thought for about 8 minutes, and I was like, I don't like that move. I don't like that move. I don't like that move. But I had to make a move. So I made a move I didn't like because I had to make a move. So I made one of them. But, his center is going to come rolling. So he's got 2 center pawns. I got 0. His pawn structure is a little funny, but, So I play bishop g4, threatening his pawn. He could play e5. He can't take because now I'm threatening this and this. Although the engine says he can do it. So what do I know? He played bishop f7, which is fine. And I took. And now he made a horrendous move. So now you guys can get involved because this is the kind of move you would make. Frankly, ridiculous. I do game analysis of subs when they donate lots of money. For example, Nick Ragone, one of the sponsors and patrons in St. Louis of chess, he gave me some money to give a lecture on queen sacrifices, which I gave tonight. It'll be on the internets in the next 4 days on the Chess Center channel. And he sponsored the lecture. He also sponsored the Fisher lecture last year. So the more you donate, the more I do what you tell me to do. Yeah, a tier 1 sub enough to do analysis. That's funny. Man, that's one of the better jokes on my stream. Thank you. All right, now like $200 will do it. Well, 300. Well, 400 pounds. Well, 500 euros. Okay. Rook d5 is terrible. I agree. Obviously, if you're going to take the pawn, you would take with the c pawn, and then you would have these nice center pawns, and you get rid of your weak backward c pawn as recommended by Farnsley 69. 69! Right, he took with the e pawn. Frankly, ridiculous. Now, this is weak. Yeah, if you take it with a c pawn and, get an e5 in, it's nice center. Black's better. Now black's just worse. Okay, so we made some chess moves. Rook c8's really passive. These moves are sort of boring. Threatened mate in 1, but I saw it because I'm a grandmaster, so I stopped it. And here I thought a while, and I realized I have to double up on the bubble up because we have our emotes for a reason. Wait, I got rid of that emote. Oh, well. So I played Rook fe1. And now, I've shown this game before on the stream because at FOXWOODS, I showed my games. I did streaming from FOXWOODS. The internet wasn't very good, and I showed my games. However, that don't matter because this move is so weird, nobody will find it. And several times this game, my opponent made moves I never looked at. So this move was definitely one of them. Bauer and Salad 72 gifting 5 subs. Thank you, sir. So, yeah. I can't play bishop takes a7 because it's not my turn. In this position, bishop takes a7 puts my bishop off sides, and he would play c5, and my bishop sucks. I mean, I could do it. I just wasn't interested in that. That didn't interest me, that pawn. Okay. So this guy agreed with your assessment of bishop takes a7, I guess. And he played rook a8. So he played rook d8, rook c8, rook a8. It's a big surprise he lost. Conversely, my pieces are to bomb because I'm defending c4. Exactly. Okay, so I played knight c5, obviously. See, this is the kind of chess I'm good at. Boring, positional, nobody takes anything. I have more time than my opponent. My opponent's older than me. My opponent has a couple pawn weaknesses. I don't. Yeah, I have the only open file. You know, stuff like that. Okay, he challenged the open file. Then he challenged me to a duel. And I retreated, because that's how I play chess. And I wanted to play knight e5. For obvious reasons. Attacks the bishop, attacks the c-pawn, etc. He played a5, so I played knight e5. And funny thing is, when I was thinking about playing knight to d3, I was like, oh, I can't play knight to d3 because he plays knight to e4. And then I was like, oh, I can play bishop g4 attacking his queen. And if his queen moves, I can play bishop d7. So I was like, oh, okay. So then I played it. He played a5. I played knight e5, and he surprised me, although the engine says this is the right move. If this move is right, I want to be wrong. Yeah. Your opponent is older than you are. No, but he's not. It's not good. Okay, so he took, giving me the two bishops and the dark squares. And then queen to d2 is a good move. And then queen e2 is okay. And then rook e7, the point of queen e2. And now I played the best move because I don't want him to check me and get counterplay on the back rank. So I play king to g2. That defends my bishop so my queen can wreak havoc all over the board. Rawr. Even when it's hanging because I defended my bishop. And I stop back rank check. Now here, I have a forced win, which I'm not going to play in time trouble. I'm always going to take back. But just for your efficacy, I could have played bishop to g4. The idea is, if he takes with a knight, then I have checkmate here. And if he plays king h8, then I have all kinds of winning moves, but this is the quickest win. Check. And if he takes with the queen, then I play the brilliant rook g7 check. And if he takes it, I win his queen because his knight's pinned. If he plays king f8, I still play the same mate. And if he plays king h8, putting it in h, then I take his queen. And if he takes back, it's going to be checkmate. Okay. I didn't see bishop g4. I saw g4, which is similar. Not as good as bishop g4. But I'm just taking back here because I'm not going to let him like queen his pawn. I figure I'll play g4 whenever I want to, which I did. And I didn't see bishop g4. Didn't see it. I saw g4, so I played g4. Bishop g4 is better than g4, but g4 is winning. Now, why am I playing g4 and or bishop g4? Thanks for asking. Because I want to play queen e6 check, and his queen's defending e6. So we got to kick his queen out. Also, maybe Matt Larson's watching. He goes to Yale. I'm playing at FOXWOODS. He could be watching. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So he played queen g5, which I expected. Check the point. Now if he plays king h7, he's pinning his g-pawn. So I just take his knight and his g-pawn's pinned. So he has to play king h8. And finally, I win material. Queen takes c6. Exactly. Thanks for this description, whatever name is. Like Ben the Hokey, I can pronounce that. He wants his money back. Correct. Computer says like +3 for me. His rook's attacked, obviously, so he moved it. Now, in time trouble, I played the best move. That's weird. He was in worse time trouble than me, but still. I played a very good defensive move. I'm up a pawn. I have the two bishops, but maybe he'll have counterplay later. Not now because I got this going. But bishop e4, knight here, h5. My king is g4. So I play queen d6. My queen can come back. I can try to trade queens. If I move my rook, I'm on his rook. Queen d6 is the best move. And now he blundered because he had like 20 seconds left. 22 in Puzzle Rush. Hooray. Thanks, Mr. Popezilla. You're the best. You're Ray Robson Jr. Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. Now he blundered and made the losing move, although he's losing, but the extra losing move. Bishop e4 in terrible time trouble, trying to get counterplay on my king. Unfortunately, his rook's not defended, so I have like a puzzle rush kind of tactic. Rook takes e4, threatening his rook. And here he resigned and his flag fell. I don't know which happened first. I think his flag fell and he's like, yeah. Because now I'm plus $1 trillion. Yeah, or 2 trillion, something. So that was a pretty good game for me. And I did win all my games with white. 4-0. Bam. So something. As long as you get paired down every round, you're okay. Yeah. Good chat, good chat. Okay. Then the last round, I played a 10-year-old who offered me a draw every move. In fact, his parents asked for my phone number after the game, and he kept texting me draw offers after the game. I was pretty surprised about that. Rubber chicken baby. Damn, go rubber chicken baby. So I had black, and I knew what he was going to play, and I prepared a line that's pretty rare. Plays e4, and I wanted to play something sharp. I wanted to make sure I won or I lost, so I'd have 9 decisive games, no draws. So I played Sicilian, open Sicilian, because he's a kid. And he had a lot of games in the lines that I play, but he didn't have any games with G6 that I saw. I looked at the database. I didn't see any games with G6. So I knew he'd play knight c3 because c4 is the positional move, and he's 10 years old, so he's going to play, aggressive. Okay. In this position, which I suspected would happen, even though I didn't have any games in this line, I have games in this line, and I always play d6. I played against Ray Robson, Atul Yeshetty, etc. And here I played rook e8, a move that I had learned 15 minutes before the game. And the point of it is you want to play e6, d5, and your rook's lined up with his king. The antidote to rook e8 is for white to castle kingside. And I incorrectly thought he's not going to know rook e8, which was true, and he'll just play like a 10-year-old. He'll attack, and he won't understand e6, d5. When I saw rook e8, I didn't understand it either. And there's a lot of games where white plays f3 to play queen d2 in long castle. And after e6, d5, black's better. And I did a lot of analysis with the games that I saw to make sure I knew the line. And he thought a long time and castle kingside, which is correct. Now rook e8 doesn't make any sense. So, but usually kids don't want to castle kingside when they're playing this way with white. They want to castle queenside and mate you. Castle kingside's correct. Okay, so I figure I'll just play a positional game, and I'm older than him, higher rated. But that didn't work out. He just played really boring. A5 is not a good move. I should definitely play for b5, b4, not a5. And he just didn't do anything this game, which is really boring. He played as boring as he could. The game wasn't very interesting. He's better the whole game, and instead of increasing his advantage, he tried to draw, and he offered me a draw every move. In this position, I blundered with the move f5, and I just didn't see that knight d4 is really strong now. f5 is the only real mistake in this game. Otherwise, the game is sort of boring. But f5 is a real mistake because I didn't want to draw. Anything but draw. So I got what I wanted. I got a lost position. And after knight d4, I'm in trouble. He's threatening this, winning. My f-pawn's not defended sufficiently. And the idea is, if I take the knight, takes with the pawn, he's threatening my a-pawn. He's also threatening to take on f5 and unleash on e7. So I'm just losing a pawn here. Maybe it's a draw, but I'm much worse. But I didn't see knight d4 understand it, and he just took, which is what I thought. And this is just a draw, but I'm still trying to win. I'll do anything to lose, make the game double-edged. And I got to it. G3 is a terrible move, but he's just trying to draw. Offer me a draw every move. And what happened was we finally got to a position where I thought I had good winning chances. Sorry. And I played rook c5, and I thought he couldn't take my rook or he's losing. And he took my rook, and then he played h4 and offered me a draw. And the reason this is a draw is I can't do anything. I assumed when I played d5 and or e5, he would take, and not only play e4 and d4, but I was wrong. So I tried really hard to win or lose. He tried to draw. He won the battle. So this is a dead draw. I can't win. And I thought after rook c5, if he traded, I was winning because I misunderstood he doesn't have to take on d5 or e5. I thought he had to. Now after h4, I realized it's a draw. Callisis, subscribe, thank you. Anyway, I pushed all my pawns up, so it looks good. And all he has to do is ignore my pawn pushes. As long as he ignores them, he's good. My first donation of the stream, $9.99. Very good. That's my opponent's name, but I'm guessing it's a joke. Anyway, that's a pretty good joke. Keep making that joke. I decline your draw. And then I said draw, and he said yeah. So if he had taken on e5 or d5, I'm winning. And also, if he doesn't play h4 ever, I will win. He has to play h4. Because if I play h4 at the right moment, I'll be able to break through over there. So he needs to play h4. In fact, the engine says if I play h4, I'm winning. h4 is the only move that draws. Because after h4, he can't keep the position blocked anymore. I'll run my king to the king's side. I'll push my pawns to the center, and his king can't defend both. But after h4, there's no way I can break through. So he just chills. 990. All right. No draw yet. Give me donate 99 again. Yeah. And then I can't do anything. It looks pretty, like me, but I can't do anything. You could ask Karen. I look pretty, but I can't do anything. Yeah. It is pretty cool looking. How many times did he actually offer a draw? He offered 3 draws. And with 2 of his draw offers, after I said, I'll think about it. And after 2 or 3 minutes, he would give a speech about how he offered a draw. And I was like, what? Like I said, I think about it. So yeah, he liked to talk about his draw offers a lot. Maria Sharapova, Anna Kournikova is the joke, but you're close. Yeah. Man, Maria Sharapova, not as good looking as anybody. Terrible. Yeah. My team, blah, 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 is called Marginally Buttered. You approve. It is a good name, although my stepson Holden, for his math team at Clemson, for the Clemson Calculus Challenge, they were called the what's the first word? The second word's derivatives. What's the first word? What? I can't remember their name. I said their name 50 times. The what derivatives? Not shocking. Well, I've told you guys before on this stream. What was it called? Not integral. What was it called? Savage, thank you. The Savage derivatives. Yeah, that was a good name. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Blundered hope is correct. Yeah. So, yeah, he was like, I offered you a draw. And I'm like, I know. He was talking. I don't know what he was saying. Yeah. Yeah. So that was the final position. And unfortunately, I can't do Vishwa nothing. His name is Mishra, so Abhi knew what he was doing. Anyway, that kid's pretty good. He's a good player. He plays sort of boring, which is unusual for a 10-year-old, but he plays as good as I do, if not better. Some would say he plays as well, but my English isn't so good. I can't do Mishra nothing. Exactly. Savage derivatives. Correct. Yeah. Let's see. How long have I been up? That's what she said. 49 minutes. 999. I gave a lecture today on queen sacrifices, which will be on the Chess Center YouTube page in the next 3 or 4 days. Thanks, Dick Ragone. You're the best. Thanks to you guys at home for donating and bidding and sharing and subbing and whatever else you guys do. You guys do something. Now, what you have to do soon is either donate Perrier or coffee. Come on, I'm out of Perrier and coffee. I can't buy my own Perrier and coffee. Come on. I have to like move slightly. See, it's hard to move slightly. So yeah, today I went to the dentist, and yesterday I went to the dentist. This says I'm not plugged in. I remember plugging the computer in. Damn. I guess that was Karen's computer. When I plugged in her computer, we use the same plug because we have the same kind of laptop. So, je regrette, mais je forget. I think it's on this side. That would have been a disaster if the computer would have turned off during the stream. You would have thought I did it on purpose when it was an accident. Yeah. Boo mods. Gay peasant water. Yeah. Go coffee. Coffee is good for you. Everything you say is wrong. How do you do that? How can you always be wrong? All right, we if we had 720 more subscribers, we'd be back to where we were 2 months ago. Yeah. Exactly. Let's see, should I raid Hikaru? That's funny. Yeah. The answer is fries. All right, that was a short stream, and it had no Nigel in it. However, today, Karen put up the Nigel short stream, the video that he made here, the lecture. She had to take it down, then she put it back up because it had to be fixed. So, all right, I'm going to raid the chess coach, good old Frank Johnson. He likes when I raid him. Doesn't notice for a minute usually, but still better than Karen noticing donations. Frankly, ridiculous. Yeah. The more vegan coffee, the better. Yeah, I can't stream more because you guys aren't donating as usual. You guys are all German because you're the worst. Also, my throat hurts. And the other thing is,